Hello, everybody. So we're going to be finishing up our portfolios today. So everything should already be in your portfolio. You should have your homepage all finished with your favorites and the paragraph about your family, photos. All the backgrounds are changed. Your interests should be finished, with at least 3 interests with a picture or video about them. Your Unit 1 intrapersonal communication page should have your PV legs reflection and your career research reflection on it. And then your last page should so far have your coming of age project on there. Just one artifact and then the coming of age project. So we're going to add, today, you have the choice on whether you want to add your PSA project or your ugly sweater project. That's up to you. Either one is fine. I'm going to start by coming over here to the insert. So it should already be on insert. I'm going to click the first layout with the picture and then the text. I click on that. Then I'm going to choose whatever project I want to put here. So if I'm going to do the PSA project, I would write PSA project. If I'm going to do the ugly sweater project, I'm going to call it persuasive ad. So either one. Then I'm going to go back to Schoology, and in today's Schoology folder, there is 2 sets of questions. So again, it depends on which one you're choosing. So I'm going to put both of them on there. I'm going to copy both of them. Again, you only have to do one. I'm going to copy the questions for the project I want to do. I'm going to go back to my portfolio. And then I'm going to paste the questions in. And then I'm going to answer the questions for whichever project. So if I chose my PSA project, I'm going to answer these top questions. They're the only ones I would have copied and pasted. I'm going to do my persuasive project, my ugly sweater. I'm going to answer these questions down here. Make sure that you're answering the questions in complete sentences, and they should be at least 3 to 5 sentences for each one. Okay, so after I've answered my questions, now I'm going to go back and add in my project. So when I click the plus sign, I'm going to select from Drive, so the third option down. And both of them should be here in my Drive. So I'm going to click on the search up here, and I'm going to type in, let's do the PSA project. I'm going to type in PSA. You get a lot of your PSAs. Okay. So once I've found my PSA, I'm going to go ahead and select it, insert it. And then for the PSA one, I'm going to change the settings to auto start and loop playback so that it will just go through my whole project. If you're choosing to do your ugly sweater one, what you're going to do instead is I'm going to turn off both of these, make sure they're off. And I'm going to go ahead and, if it'll let me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select on the settings here for the little wheel. If I'm doing the sweater project, I'm going to choose the slide that has my advertisement on it, which I believe is slide 5 for you guys. So I'm going to type in slide 5, hit done, and then slide 5 will be right here. So make sure, again, if you're doing the ugly sweater one, that the auto start and the loop playback are off, and you've selected the slide that has your advertisement on it as the picture that's going to show up here, the first slide that's going to show up, which I believe is slide 5. Then I'm going to change the background of this section. So I'm going to click on the little painter's palette over here, go to images. I'm going to select an image. No, I'm going to search. Maybe if I'm doing the ugly sweater one, I'll look up a background that has to do with my holiday. I'll do something like this. Select. And then I'm done. And if you've been all up to date with everything, that should be it. You should be completely finished. This is the time to go back through and double check for spelling, double check for that your sentences make sense, reread everything that you have written on all of your pages to make sure that they make sense and they're the best showing of your writing. So that when I go to grade it for your final exam, you get the best grade possible.